And we're back. I would like to tell you now about Essay 4, which is due Thursday night at 11:59. Let me share my screen with you. Here we go. All right, so you will see at the top of the lessons, here's our announcements. Here's the lessons. You're going to find Essay 4 directions, which will be available to you. And here they are. So Essay 4, due Thursday, November 19th by 11:59 p.m. So this has to be done more quickly. The directions: write a 5-paragraph essay, approximately 500 words, in response to the following topic. And here it is. And this is all from Chapter 10, which I hope you will take the time to read and mark some things that you'll want to use for this topic. Read every single one of the articles, all right? Okay, because social networking is so widespread, it has an impact on many aspects of our daily lives, including our relationships, our self-image, our privacy, our reputation, and how we spend our time. Write a 5-paragraph essay discussing the impact of social networking on 3 aspects of life. Include examples from at least two of the secondary sources in the textbook. So at least 2 sources. You may want to try to use 3. And this includes not just the textbook, but also there's one video in Module 4 about social networking. And I included that one because it includes social networking since the pandemic started. So I thought it would be something more modern and something more, up to date that you could mention if you wanted to. So you're going to have to choose just 3 aspects. They can be the ones that are written here in the prompt, or they can be other things that you think of, all right? So I expect your thesis sentence to be that social networking has a great impact on 3 aspects of life, including those 3 aspects. So I hope that I've made it simple enough for you. All right, now we're going to try to do this differently, and this is on the honor system, just as it will be for the final exam. But before you sit down to write, and I actually will hope that you will write it Thursday during a 2 to 3 hour period to sit down and write it. But before you do that, you can write an introduction with a thesis statement, write an outline that includes a thesis and the thesis and topic sentences, but not really subpoints, just the topic sentence of each paragraph. And you can decide which of the intersections, essays, and other secondary sources you use. You can highlight the passages, put sticky notes on it so you can find them. It says if your instructor has provided you with other secondary sources, it's okay to use them as well. Do not do any new research. So just use those 6 articles in Chapter 10 about digital life, digital living, and also the one video that is in Module 4. So in evaluating your essay, we will look for the following criteria, and this is a practice final exam. So that's why we use because there will be 3 of us, at least 3 or 4 of us grading these essays. Okay, we'll look for an introduction that includes a thesis which responds to one of the assigned topics. So you will have, in this case, you don't have a choice, but you will have a couple of choices when you sit down for the final exam. Okay, body paragraphs that each have a topic sentence and are well developed. Specific references to the essays that have read to to the essays that have been read with proper documentation. So that's the citations, the parenthetical citations, in-text citations. A conclusion that wraps up the subject being discussed. Language that follows the rules of standard written English. And I just kind of stated again, it has to answer the prompt. You can't really come up with your own topic. It's got to be this topic or extremely closely related, all right? And it is due Thursday by 11:59. So if you can get up and write it that morning and be done with it, take 2 or 3 hours, get up, start at 8, finish at 10:30, 11. You can do that, or if you're a night owl, you can sit down at 9 o'clock at night and churn it out by midnight. But it is due by 11:59. Unless you have some kind of accident or sickness or something, please contact me about that. But besides that, it's due that Thursday night. All right, so those are the directions, and then you will just go in here and submit it like normal. And I do have the prompt again here, but you probably won't need it there, but just go ahead and submit it. Upload it as you normally would. So do keep in mind that if you need to come to school and do this, you may. I believe you could even use our classroom if you need to, or you could go to the library, or you could use the writing lab J107 if Ms. Buxton is not in there. In fact, you may, even if she's there, she may just let you sit in there and use those computers to write your final exam, not your final exam, your essay 4 in. So if you have any questions, please drop me an email, and I'm going to go now and I'm going to write the information for you and tell you where to find these recordings. So I hope you have a great weekend after you finish, or a great week. You're going to be watching this on Tuesday. I'm a little cloudy headed at the moment. But I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to reading your essays. Thanks so much.